calls of this nature, dial 7 now. To decline this call, hang up.
Hey.
Hello.
I got two new 606 numbers.
Oh.
And I wanted to give them to you over the phone.
I don't know if I got an ink pen on me. I can call you and get them tomorrow.
Okay.
I wanted to. You could email them to me too. Listen, I had some interesting. Malcolm finally answered his phone.
Yeah, he texted me and said he's going to be really busy this week and he's going to be more free next week.
Okay. Okay, I got an ink pen.
Oh, good, okay.
Oh, just give me 1 minute. He's going to give me a number. Just give me the last 4 digits.
Hold on.
The other number's going to work for a little while, though, huh?
Okay, here's the deal. I'll pay both until you feel comfortable that the new one is working, and then I'll cancel the old one at Pigeonly, because Pigeonly's like, they're messing with me big time. Also, I can get 3 more numbers because I paid $15 a month. So I'm paying $15 a month with the new place, and I'm paying $8 a month with Pigeonly. But if you give me people, I can add 3 more people. You know what I mean?
You could add Beth if you want. That
okay.
would be 1.
I'll have to call her and get her approval. But I've got 5 numbers total with the new place, so I've got 3 more. I'll call Beth and try to work it out.
I'll call you tomorrow and give you the information. Here's what I had some. I had some news for you. It's positive, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. But I understand your frustration of getting people to work together. I deal with that all the time, and I have gotten fed up with.
From a federal prison.
I'm just not begging anybody.
Right.
You know, I deliver a message, and I say we've got an innocent man in prison. If you care to talk to him, and I'm just not begging anymore. I'm so tired of begging. You know, I do the best I can.
As short as I could, and it ended up being 2 pages anyway. I'm sitting here watching AdMax right now. They're doing it on the Discovery Channel. They're talking about ADX, you know. And what people need to realize, I spent 6 years in solitary confinement with no human contact.
Yeah.
Just watching this thing makes my blood boil.
I can't even begin to imagine how you've made. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm a sociable person. Can you imagine being locked in a stinking cage for 6 years?
Yeah, I know. I think most people would think that's horrific, but we live in Sodom and Gomorrah, and you've got people that don't seem to understand how bad that is. They're absolutely devils, you know.
Yeah, but it's in my whole life. Right now, if you were to call up Dale, federal judge, and you were to say to Dale, would you trust Dave to take your children to Disneyland? Dale would say, yes, I would.
Yeah.
I've never had a fist fight. I've never been drunk and in a brawl. I've never done anything to anybody. I've always paid my bills and been respectful. And when I finally get to the point where I want to speak up, my father says that I have a history of pissing people off by telling them the truth. That's really not who I was. I told Rod Remlin, do not attack the Mormon Church on my talk show.
Yeah.
I didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah.
But after what they want to bitch slap some. But
listen, man, I am so shocked that you have maintained your sanity after what you've been through. And I loved how you said if somebody wants to experience it, go sit in their closet for like 3 days straight and just sit there with no phone, no books, just sit in their freaking closet for 3 days. And how long did you sit there? 6 freaking years? I mean, it's insanity, man.
Yeah. If I wanted to go to rec, I had to have shackles on my feet, shackles on my hands. And just to go to the cage, and it was a little tiny 10 by 10 cage in the yard, and you weren't allowed a coat. You'd freeze your butt off out there. And then, if you go anywhere besides going to that little cage, they call that recreation. I thought Disneyland was my rec, you know. But if they take you anywhere else, they put a shock collar on you.
Yeah.
And they hold a button, and if you open your mouth, they zap you with 50,000 volts.
You know, when they stoned Stephen in the Bible, they thought they were doing God a favor. There are wicked people on this planet that enjoy your suffering and enjoy your persecution. And I can't wait till Jesus Christ sets all this straight with a river of justice. There is going to come a river of justice, and it breaks my heart to hear what you went through, man. But I'm just asking you to maintain your faith, man. Don't give up your faith no matter what happens.
Well, I think I just mailed a big package of 300 pages to a guy. I'm trying to downsize. I got a lot of junk here that I don't want to throw away, but they charge blood to mail a letter here. They're charging the retail price. I put $25 on a package that had 300 pages in it, just to mail it out.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to download a little. I said to Malcolm, I says,
This call is from a federal prison.
still like to, to start building these transformers, and he says, you don't need to mention that again. I'm with you, he says. We'll do it,
Well, your idea about powering Las Vegas, when I think of Las Vegas and I understand what runs the city, I've had innocent friends put in jail by the cops in that city, and if God decided to burn that city down, it wouldn't bother me, so I'm just saying, I wouldn't be too, I wouldn't take your invention from God and like power a casino is what I'm trying to say.
No, but the point is, I would meet with Nevada Power, yes. Okay? But the point is, some of those people like Edelson over at the, I think it's either the Venetian, Mr. Edelson's a billionaire and he's got a lot of connections. I was looking at this book, on Donald Trump, and it talked about Hilton. And it said that Hilton they have like 1,000 hotels, They got Hiltons in Egypt when I was in Egypt. They got Hiltons everywhere. And something that caught my eye in the book, it said that 40% of all their profit is earned in Vegas. So you think 1,000 casinos, and the 2 casinos in Vegas make 40% of their profit. Think about that. I mean, that's insane. But these casinos, I like them because the food's great, and I can milk them. I can literally double my money every 100 hands in Babylon, and so I know it's usury money. But the point is, Plus, I was there helping all the people like Bundy, and Bundy still thinks that he's a renter. Bundy hasn't even figured out that if you own that land 143 years, your family's out there 143 years, pursuant to the common law prior to the Civil War, Bundy owns that 600,000 acres. And,
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, here's the deal. Go ahead. But you can claim that you own it, and you can do all of this stuff, but it's the execution and the enforcement of it that's the problem, right? I mean, all this stuff is true.
I understand that you don't even own your house in Texas. We live in a country where you cannot own anything. You don't own your car. You don't own your land. A certificate of title is not a title. A certificate of lentil beans doesn't give you any lentil beans. And your name on the driver's license means you're not alive. You're a vivid personification, which is an inanimate birthright to God. This is Sodom and Gomorrah. That's why I've been writing all this stuff. In Vegas, it should be in the absolute Sin City. That's what it's called, Sin City. But I used to do the bedspreads for all those casinos because I could use chemicals and remove the stains that nobody else could remove. I made a lot of money in the bedspread business, but like everything else, my father destroyed my bedspread business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I love you.
All right.
Make sure and this message just send them both a message, and I'll talk to them in the morning. Anyway, I love you. We're out of time.